over the Dartford Bridge. I'm just going to stick in lane 2 here, because when I get down the other end, lane 1's just coming off at Erith, and I'm stopping here, so these people can overtake. I'm doing 50. Van, you can carry on, mate. I'm stopping in this lane because I need to stop here on the way down, so I'm not moving. You can carry on. Plus it's windy, it's safer for me here in lane 2. Again, mitigate the risks. So again, due to the sheer height with a truck and trailer at this height, you're better off being safe, unless you're coming off at Erith and Belvedere, which we normally do quite often, but it's quite dry anyway, so but still a bit windy. And look at the traffic here, it's almost midnight. Look at the state of the traffic heading towards London on the other side. Honestly, it's insane. Look at the state of that. That's probably, is that holiday makers coming into the UK, going into London. Right, let's get back, and here we go. Let me get down here. Alright, shut up sat nav, we're moving again. There's all the votes are on the other side there, and look at it. Honestly, it's midnight, Saturday night. Look how busy it is.
Continúe recto y manténgase a la derecha.
Honestly, it's unreal the amount of traffic. Seriously, it is unreal. There's clear signs for 60 yet. Want to see these cars, want to see the need to be doing anything but. Bearing in mind I'm doing 56 and a half. No, I'm not going to tome la salida. We're going to stay on the M20, because I've tried it before. Sometimes at the end when you get down near Canterbury, there's a big roundabout when you get onto the A2, and there's police sat there, they turn you around, so I'm just going to stay here. Now, are you going to speed up, Mr. Ford? Of course you are. Buffoon. Idiots, honestly. Honestly, someone's just smashed into them cones. Didn't even have time to hit the hazards on them. I'm glad I did the camera rolling then. Honestly, what an absolute pain in the arse, some of these, seriously. Shut up, sat nav. Was a cruel stretch of cones there, hence a cruel summer Bananarama. This is an absolute classic, timeless song that never ever gets old. Some fantastic songs in the 80s, 90s. So yeah, that was definitely a cruel summer. The cruel summer of cones we've had to contend with there, Jesus. But anyway, there's a full moon. Let's enjoy some more tracks till we get there. As I came out through those cones before, and what did I say? It was a car imbecilic sat behind me the whole way. It should have been in the other lane. So it was a red Volvo 4x4. If that was you, you daft sod. You drive with your eyes, read the signs. It was HGV traffic only left. So you had to endure 10 miles at 30 miles an hour. When the drove past, the wife was sat in the passenger seat, face palming, just looking exasperated. Just hid her face. I didn't see her face. Oh Lord, honestly, unbelievable. But anyway. La 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 la. If you know this one, this is an absolute classic. Another one. So sing along with us guys again. If you know this song, this one was in Red Bull Ring in Spielberg years ago. The MotoGP we went out in the town of Spielberg, and this was out and everyone had their leader hoses on. Everyone was getting levered to this song, the whole bar was going sick. One of the best nights ever I had, that one, everybody young and old. And Dave, if you remember it, my old boss Capo, David Hobbs, you'll be able to attest to this. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Life. Life is life. La 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 life. Honestly, that was one of the best nights I ever had. It was literally, we had a couple of days off before the race was starting. We went out on a Wednesday night, we'd finished doing the build for the MotoGP. We got there on the Wednesday, no, we got there the Sunday before, and we were finished by Wednesday. Wednesday night we went out. Thursday was, I think, press day. Friday was practice. And Saturday, what did we do Saturday? I can't remember now. It was before we had the sprints. And then Sunday was a race. But yeah, that was the best, honestly, best night. We went out, everybody was dressed in lederhosen. There were some young people, old people, everyone's loving it. Well guys, that's an absolute classic. Life is life, and trust me, we've had some trials and tribulations, a lot of regrets, made some mistakes, but such is life. We'll live and learn. So yeah, not a million miles, we're going past the Channel Tunnel. There we go, Sheraton Channel Tunnel. Now we don't use the Channel Tunnel a lot here, we just use the ferries. I hope one day we get to use the Channel Tunnel. And just to show you guys, honestly, this tunnel, if you've never used it on the train, to get onto a train, it can be quite a stressful one first time you do it. But other than that, down we go. Down to Dover. And luckily the roads are clear here as well, so it's perfect. Time we get there, I don't know what time the ferry will be. Time will go through, and don't know whether, however long it'll take to clear the customs, and then park up. Just park up in the customs bit, and then get on the road tomorrow night. Excuse me. pressure there in my ears. Let's put the window down a tiny bit, relieve the pressure. There you go. And normally when we're taking the train as well, they say you just put your windows down ever so slightly with the pressure when we go through the tunnels. And that was only for the tunnels for about 10-15 seconds. You could feel the pressure differential straight away. We got there, top up the diesel, top up the AdBlue, and then we're good to go all the way down to near Toulouse. Do the collections and then find out what time we're sailing Cherbourg to Dublin. It's to be a nice long, well, 18 hours. And funnily enough, this is the only one I haven't done. I've done all the others: Caen, Dieppe, Calais, I forget which other ones I've been on in France. Saint-Malo, I think Cherbourg, yeah, must be Cherbourg's the only one I haven't done. So this will be a first for me as well. Hey up again, guys and girls. Right, back at our regular diesel filling station. Bloody pain in the ass. Went to put in some diesel and the fucking thing went in my eye a little bit, right on my face, on my jumper, in my eye. So jumpers had to come off. That's in the bottom locker. I'll have to try and go and wash this diesel out my eyes. I might have to get a baby wipe when I get to friggin' Dover. What an absolute joke. Shut up, seatbelt. I've got other things on my mind, like diesel on my eye. Oh, the diesel, what a cologne this is. Absolute aphrodisiac. Now if it was petrol, I love the smell of petrol. Diesel, not so much. Honestly, what an absolute pain. But anyway, all dieseled up. Put in 100 litres then. And about 15 for AdBlue, so we're back up to 100%. Look out for all the street furniture here. Remember the last video I did? So all these street furniture, metal bollards, whatever they are, railings, traffic lights, all these things that can end up smashing your mirrors and all kinds. So we're back on the street furniture hype. Let's get this little car, come on lights. And off we go. And when I get to the harbour, I'll put in my destination just before Toulouse. I haven't been around that side for ages. Last time I went through, well, to Toulouse I should say. If I can find a footage of one of the roads I took years, I don't know how many years it was ago. I had to get a load out of Lleida, or Lerida, Lleida, just near Barcelona. And then I had to take this lovely little road in the daytime. I forget what tunnel it was, not Vienna, I think Vieja tunnel, and it brought me to the old Spanish border up to near Toulouse. I think that was a load of what was that, let me think, fruit, veg, and predominantly garlic. Right, let's go in E. And even so, I've a bloody had of make these so friggin' tight, honestly. Oh, that's adjust my mirrors. It's not been so melodramatic, but it is a bit tight when you're tired. Well, again, there's nobody behind me, so take the time. And even though these are plastic, you can still scratch your bodywork. See there, it's nice and wide here. It's just narrow at the entrance, I guess, just to slow everybody down. But here, it's absolutely fine. Now, if these were metal, it'd be a different story. Alright, well, we've got our tickets. We're on a 3 o'clock boat in lane 168, so it's not too low. It's about 10 to 2 now, so we should be boarding quite soon. So it's worked out alright. Honestly, the smell of diesel's just irritating me already. What an absolute pain. Just got to put my passport away after. .167 and 168. Yes, right to the front of the queue. Get in. Right, we're in 168. Oh god, I stink of diesel. I'm gonna get my baby wipes on me now. Fuming.